again. This is Dice Jailers with our continuing campaign. I am Bjorn Anders, your DM, and your players, starting with to my left.
Jordan Whidbey playing Kira.
I'm Nathan, playing Manic Soul.
Amy playing Siobhan.
Phoenix playing Pohaku.
And Casey playing Reba Rockgut.
Alrighty. You all are in the town of Harmony Creek, far north of the Western Realms, in the area known as the Vagabond Assemblage, in the midst of the great festival of Freyr's Reverence. This is the first month of winter, as this world we only have 2 seasons, summer and winter. And in the month of Slattermund, the last of the harvest has come in. The slaughter has begun and mostly ended by this point. They get through it pretty quick. And you are here in this great, very well-known festival. Folks come from far and wide. You all having arrived in pairs, Mannix and Kira, Garnet and Pohaku, and Siobhan and Reba. You played some games. You ate some food. Some of you have won these fair tokens, which we'll see what those amount to in time. But all of you had decided you wanted to make your way to the Boar Rodeo, which is now taking place. And you see 2 individuals out front of this. One of them is a dwarvish gentleman who is the carnival barker of sorts. And you also see another individual, the mayor of this town, Jaethra Turneroth. They are a green-scaled dragonborn, and they are just welcoming everyone to this event. And there is a multi-tiered circular arena where anyone who wants to may sign up to attempt to ride the boar. The longer you stay on, the better prize you win. It will cost you 2 gold pieces per person to enter. And this dwarvish gentleman, all right, now step on up. Who wishes to ride the boar? Who is going to take the attempt to ride the behemoth itself?
Pohaku is!
Oh, you're going to be riding the boar, sir.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Was that the Pohaku that we
Yes.
heard the chanting earlier?
Yes?
Wonderful.
I'm the Pohaku today.
2 gold pieces for that. What about you, lass? You want to give it? They do say being dexterous and light, it can work in your favor.
Not just trying to get my money, are you?
Oh, I collect none of the money. All the money from this event just goes to help support Harmony Creek and the various farmers. I collect nothing from this.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so it'll be another 2 gold from you. And
I mean, I'm going to certainly try. It can't be more difficult than trying to break a horse.
oh, you're going to try and stay on the back and keep them fancy robes clean, are you? I like your optimism.
I mean, and I hold up my spell book. Even if they don't stay clean, I have spells for that.
I suppose that's a way of doing things. Roll a d20. Add your proficiency in charisma.
Okay. Glad. So let's see, that's a whole 8.
He kind of
I rolled a 2, my guy.
he looks you over. Sure, right. It's why not? Your money's worth the same. 2 gold if you're going to try it. What about you, friend?
Can we wager on these races?
I mean, not directly with me, but you'll find some folks around who are happy to help you take the hits.
Because I'd like to put a pretty penny down that this fella's robes are going to stay clean.
Hey, well,
Or like those ones.
I'm sure you'll find an individual who will do that. If you're looking to place bets, I do know that the various bookies will take a lot of those. They're usually in the lower bowl of the arena there. Most folks like to stay up a bit high, just in case the boar gets feisty and jumps into the stands. Now, it hasn't happened in about 7 years, but not saying it can't happen.
I'm sure there's a good story behind that, eh?
I mean, Not the most interesting story. The boar got a bit squirrely, had a Goliath on its back. And Goliaths, they're often quite large. And after the boar kicked him loose, probably thought it still used the same strength, and so leapt right into the lower bowl, ran a complete lap all the way around. At least 3 spectators were nearly trampled. It was memorable. But no one got seriously hurt. Just a few broken bones and egos.
You and I may have different opinions on what is and is not serious.
I mean, we've got Reverend Silverthread nearby, and she can take care of
What,
me.
for last rites?
I mean, hopefully not. We were thinking just for basic healing, but you never know what'll happen.
Aye.
Though no one's died in over a century.
Could I persuade you to get a more nimble steed, so to say?
We just have the one boar. So you'd have to choose a different event.
If this one here gets the best of me, a bit, am I?
I mean, I won't say it directly to your face.
Well, you wouldn't have to say it at all.
Yeah.
I'd hear you.
That's fair.
So I have to. I can't have him lording that over me the whole time.
Cost you 2 gold to enter.
Can I dicker you down to 1?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
So you're that character.
He sure is.
Noted.
21.
What?
Natural 20. I almost want to charge you 3, but I like your style. It'll still be 2 for you though.
2 gold it is.
Hey, he
Worth a shot.
looks over Reba and Siobhan. You two also very much stand out. You two clearly strong ladies. You looking to try your hand at the boar?
Well, she's mighty confident about it.
Well, I wasn't until I saw what I had left, so.
Hey, we are not to bring any of this back, and you know how much that pains me. But I'm not in any way trying to disobey Cole.
And if I'm 30 your size is. Does that mean you're covered it then? Gave it 10 gold to you, well.
I mean, we're not taking it back. You're really not going to do it any other way. And I have to be living in fear of this man half my size, a third of my size, then yes, I will.
So are you both entering for this?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so that'll be 2 gold a piece for you.
No, it's just 4 gold for me, apparently. Oh, Miss Stingy over here needs it more, I guess.
I'm not trying to be stingy, but okay, out of character. I literally thought you said that he gave the money to her.
Absolutely did. I think she's just busting your balls.
Oh, I was like, I have 5
Are
gold.
we all in the same? Are we witnessing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we here for this?
Make a perception check.
16.
Probably also 16, maybe 17.
Oh, you two definitely hear this conversation without question.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with trying to get a good price now, is there?
Hey, think you can help me out here?
How do you mean help you out? There is a fixed price for entering the game, and there's just the one board. Now, I spoke to a very lovely dragonborn gentleman who understood the process despite a little going back and forth.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Hey,
Garnet, are they having a contest?
so
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, they are.
I thought we said no.
I'm running near the end of patience, so I just need to know if you're both entering. or
Yeah,
not.
we are. Sorry. Yep. Yes, sir.
Very
Yep.
good.
Duh.
In fact, you know what? You can go first.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Great. I don't get to any notes, any tips.
I'll give you a simple note and simple tip. Stay on the boar's back, and if you fall off, don't stay in one place lest you get trampled.
Can do.
Excellent.
I can go first. I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Yes.
Oh, I like the bravery. What's your name?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Well, folks, it looks like we're ready to get underway for the boar rodeo. Up first, we have Siobhan. Where are you from?
Ruby's Crossing.
Hailing from the glorious town of Ruby's Crossing. You know it well.
Wait.
It's beautiful. It's friendly, and clearly,
I know, Faye.
so are its inhabitants. Here we have Siobhan.
Right before she goes out, Reba's gonna clap her on the back and say, I don't know what you're pulling, but remember, if you die, I die, and I cast guidance.
Guidance.
No, I feel bad. I didn't mean to make an entire scene about it, and so I thought I'd go first. If someone was in the house and something to me.
Just stay on the bull's back.
So you come onto the back of this boar, and it's got a muzzle on it. So if you get tossed off, you realize that it's capable of goring you.
Before I do that,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a minute with it if I can, and look at it, and in its head, like, right, let's keep it friendly.
Right.
So I can do this together.
Since guidance only lasts for a minute, I'll let you use your guidance to make an animal handling check. A successful animal handling check will assist you with the saves you need to make.
Okay, how guidance works.
Is the recording frozen?
It's the audio is, but the video is frozen.
Oh, fun!
You know, fix that.
Hold for tech.
We are back after tech issues. Yeah, hopefully, I believe we have most of the info. So you all were about to start boar riding. I believe, Siobhan, you were up first. It was ruled that because you were taking time to communicate with this boar and guidance was cast on you, that you can make an animal handling check, but you had to use your guidance on that. So what was your animal handling check result?
25.
25. Okay, so with that, you get a sense that this boar, it is very in tune with you. So that amazing roll of 25 will benefit you throughout this attempt to ride this boar. So the longer you stay on, the better rewards you get. So up first...
That roll was like an hour ago.
True.
Through the magic of editing, it happened 30 seconds ago, right?
We don't have to tell them how long it took to fix
That
that.
roll was like 3 seconds ago.
You did take so you took a photograph of it, and you have witnesses that you did. So I'm trusting you on that because I trust all you as players. So the first thing I need you to do, I need you to make a strength saving throw. You may make it with advantage because currently this boar is one with you.
Strength saving throw,
Yeah.
that is a 19.
19. This boar is just running in circles, trying to throw you off side to side. You are just right there, no problem, staying right on this this boar. So far, so good. Let's see what makes. You've been on the boar now for 3 seconds. I now need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Because you are a barbarian and this is a danger sense, you automatically get advantage on this.
Oh, yes.
So this is a dexterity save.
Nope, not gonna be a dick. Could.
14.
14. So this one, it is trying to slam you right up against the side of the corral, and boom, as it does, you guys watch as Siobhan whips both of her legs over to the opposite side. She's now riding its side saddle, holding on so that she doesn't get thrown right into the wall of this. You've now been on it for 6 seconds, and you can hear the crowd is really getting into this and starting to cheer.
I say in the boar's head, easy now.
Animal handling check, please.
It's 23.
Okay, so with this, this board doesn't have a natural language of its own, but you're getting a good sense. That's going to lower the DC on the next one here. Alrighty, it is just kind of prancing around in place, and it's trying to shake you off. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I'll let you do it with advantage because of another 20 plus on the animal handling check.
That is an 8.
18. And again, you're watching like just full on. This is like 8 seconds. Just she's got one hand back in the air. You've been on this board for 9 seconds so far, and everyone's cheering. All right, once again, you need to make a strength saving throw. This is just a straight roll, but because of your multiple successes with those animal handling checks, the DC is not as high as it could have been.
That is a 17.
17. Once again, you are not only are you on it, you actually hop up onto your heels and you're kind of balanced in this crouch, riding around. You have been on for 12 seconds so far. You know the top prize is at 12 seconds. Are you going to hop off and claim whatever this top prize is, or do you want to try and go for a record here? How Flash are you feeling?
Oh, I'm going for my track record.
Alrighty, please make another Constitution saving throw. It's prancing around trying to buck you off.
Ugh. All right. It's
It's a great sound.
That's a math. That's 11.
11. Not quite enough. It does hurl you off. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Again, you have danger sense. You may do that at advantage.
I sense the ground rushing up to me.
Let's see what happens.
This is the best you can see.
That is, I'm sorry, would you say it was dex?
Dexterity saving throw.
16.
16. So you guys watch, Siobhan is hurled off of this beast. It is just prancing around in place, and she does a full backflip through the air, not completely of her own accord. This is a very powerful boar, and Siobhan, you land on both feet. You kind of nod towards this boar that looks very unhappy, and you just get that ever-loving hell out of there, and there is a huge cheer that erupts. You are handed a bag of 50 gold coins for staying on for an entire 12 seconds. Well done. And you are also, your name is put up amongst the list of successful boar riders.
There's an accent.
Oh, yeah, we'll get that for you in market. Who would like to be next?
Oh,
I
you
give
want to follow that?
there's a slight amount of swagger. Probably because I'm busy more than anything else. I come up to Reba and I give her the gold back.
Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. What did you do?
Always been good with animals.
Good game with the halfling talks. Should have just led with the boar wrangle.
Well, I thought I was wrestling at race 4, and that's just a waste of everybody's time. When I riding it, it was like, oh,
You're not gonna tell Colm about these 2 gold pieces, are you?
what? No, 2 gold pieces.
Exactly. Great.
Kira's just gonna lean over to Manix and just. I mean, if it was that easy for someone else to make a record, imagine what record you can get.
Did I hear this shit?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
Don't go next.
Just Kira's face. Just...
I hear this shite.
Make a perception check.
Tell me
Make a
all-
perception check with disadvantage because you're busy busting Rita's balls.
Was it?
A little bit. By giving her the 2 gold back with a swagger.
I said distinctly it wasn't a swagger so much as my inner thighs were chafed.
That's fair. That's fair. Still get disadvantage because you're busy talking to someone else.
I was like, I wasn't trying to bust the balls. I
That's
felt
fine.
bad about the whole thing.
She definitely took it as ball busting, just so you know.
That landed up right, so I'm going to count it, and it was a 9.
Nah, you don't hear it. All right, so.
Then Kira walks up.
All right.
Oh, what do they let bears do?
And I'll just, before I hop on, Kira will just.
And
And the. All right, now.
keep him safe.
Good luck to you.
We'll see how it goes.
All right.
And I'll just, right as I'm getting up onto the board, just guidance.
All right. So you use that on the first save.
It's fair.
Alrighty. So it's doing that prancing in place thing. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Good thing I guided myself. Thought it was going to be Dex. 16.
16. No problem. You stay on. You've now been on this thing for 3 seconds, but it's picking up its pace here. Up next, I need you to make a strength save. It's trying to hurl you off one of the sides.
If I were to, could I quicken guidance to bonus action do it again?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it. I'm gonna say you'll only be able to do it this. You know what? Heck, you want to do a quicken spell on a cantrip? I love it.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Burn your sorcery point.
Yeah.
You know what? It's worth it for a strength saving throw for me, buds. I got these noodle arms. Let's see. That is a 16.
16, and you stay on, just like guiding yourself, and you guys can actually see. You can see like even from the stands, there's this vein kind of pulsing out of his head. He's just trying to hold on with all that he is. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. It's doing its prance in place.
Before he does that, I cast Thaumaturgy.
What do you do for thaumaturgy?
I'm going to create the sound of a pack of wolves right behind them.
You are the worst.
So you may make this save at disadvantage.
Yeah.
As this boar is panicked.
So I'm going to see that and use my reaction ability to turn, any advantage or disadvantage that I can see within 60 feet of me to just a flat roll.
That's fine.
Making me burn things. How dare you?
I love this. I love this shit. Okay, so it's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man, I should wager.
Oh, 7.
7.
Oh.
You are hurled from this boar. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. And that is a 10.
8. Uh-oh. So you hit the ground flat on your back, right in the path of this boar, and you are going to suffer
I cover the bird's eyes.
7 points of bludgeoning damage as this boar just tramples the hell right over you before you are pulled out of there. But you staying on for 6 seconds. You make more money back than it cost you. You do get 120 silver pieces. Or 12 gold, your choice.
I'm just gonna walk.
Oh, man.
As I'm on the way back, I'm gonna have Umbani, who is currently on Manix's shoulder.
Yeah.
Peck it.
Okay. Let's see here. Manix, take just 1 point of damage.
Because I absolutely know that is you.
That was worth it.
Yeah, deep down, you know you deserved it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't funny. The carnival barker, having noticed your thaumaturgy, he's like, "Oh, I see
You
you.
all right there, lad? Here's your bed.
Oh, that's good that you no longer have the bird because you're up next."
Worth it.
Let me know when you're ready, Manix. All righty. Up first, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the boar is just hopping about in place, trying to hurl you from its back.
Nat 20.
Okay, staying on quite well.
I like this guy.
Very much in the Shaban style. You got that one hand up there. Like if you had a cowboy hat, you'd be flipping it around back there. Because of that natural 20, I'm going to let you have advantage, whatever the next one is.
I'm gonna cancel that.
Does the boar understand any languages?
Nope. Certainly does not.
Restore balance. Nah.
Wonderful. So it's now running along the side of the arena here. It's going to try and slam you into the wall. Make a dexterity saving throw, please, Manix. Well, you are able to just get your leg out of the way in the time. It's not this side saddle beautiness that Siobhan was putting on. You just kind of nearly fall ass over tea kettle off of one side. Just sort of hold on. You would call it a very noble and manly sound that you let out. All those in attendance would call it a terrified shriek as you nearly collide with the wall. But you've been on for 6 seconds.
So in my head, it's a
Yep.
and everyone else was a
Basically. 4. That means the boar rages. So all saves goes up for 1. So let's see what actually happens here. It's going to try and hurl you off again. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
7.
You are hurled from the beast. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you land on your feet or if you get trampled.
16.
16. You land on your feet and are able to just rodeo clown your ass out of it. And you just get up and over the wall right before it just nearly sideswipes you.
As I'm flying through the air, I start just flailing my limbs around. And as I hit the ground, it was, keep going.
You also are given 120 silver or 12 gold, however you want to mark it. And the mayor quite delighted with the hijinks between you two. He walks over to you, Kira, and hands you another one of those tokens.
Well, thank you. But what is this for?
You'll find out later tonight.
Fair enough.
There are only so many of them to go around.
Well, thank you.
Most welcome.
I got one too.
Think
Who would like to be next?
This just seems like a get-rich-quick thing. Everyone's making money. I'll go.
Okay, excellent. So
Guidance on myself.
okay, you get guidance on the first one.
Is the board within 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, I would still be linked to it, so I'm just gonna in its head and be like, alright, alright.
Make an animal handling check. It is currently, last thing it did was rage, so it's maybe with disadvantage.
Oh, is it still raging?
The last thing, the boar's just calming down, so your animal handling checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
It won't affect your save.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's a 7.
You get a sense that it just didn't hear you.
Yeah.
It's still all just kind of chafed. It's very well bristled, but I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is you can use your guidance. The bad news is the very first thing I rolled is the boar rages. So those DCs go up by 1 right at the beginning.
Cool.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this thing tries to hurl you off.
All right. 19, that's 22.
Wonderful. You stay on, no problem. You've been on this board for 3 seconds, and you are associated with Siobhan. People are already starting to cheer for you. They want the best from you. Next one, it is going to try and throw you off the side. Please make a saving throw.
That's a 18.
18.
Woo!
And you see as just like Reba just kind of like clamps down with her thighs, and you don't even hold onto the rope. You grab onto the mane of the boar here. You are just not letting go.
I just start like smiling at Siobhan, like I can't even help myself.
I now need you to make a dexterity saving throw. He's just going to try and slam you into the wall.
This one I'm less confident about.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's a 4.
4. You are slammed into the wall. You are tumbling ass over tea kettle. Make a dexterity save to see if you land on your feet or if you get trampled.
That's a 9.
Okay, you get trampled. So go ahead and take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this boar gets a good clip on you before you're able to climb your wounded self out. But you also are given 120 or 12 gold, however you want to record on there, for staying on for 6 seconds. Between your attempts, there are other people who have gone. You've seen most folks don't last more than 3 seconds on. So even those of you who are succeeding on 2 saves, this is not easy. So you're fairly impressed with yourselves for doing this. And as Reba is able to climb over, the mayor also comes to you, Siobhan, and gives you one of these tokens, going, "We're getting your name up on the board. Most impressed. I believe you have one already, though, don't you?
Yes, I can just lift it.
Please do. You are a delightful pair." Garnet and Pohaket, which of you two is going first?
Go. Do you need me to show you how it's done? I'll show you how it's done because I've been studying.
Cheers.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, wonderful.
I also just wanted to tell you, I feel a little hustled because you said this was dexterity, but I just they're just holding on for dear life.
I mean, it depends on what the animal does. Now, doesn't it?
Man, I still feel a little hustled, but that's okay. We can still be friends. So I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
Okay.
really does depend on what the animal does.
Let's see what happens first. Okay, make a strength saving throw, Garnet. That's good enough. As you are able to hold, you get the sense, partially because you're smaller, you don't have as much mass to hurl off to one side. So
Any chance he's tired after all of this?
Surprisingly, no. Yeah, you think that in his feed there might be some good berries mulched up in there, which really helps just maintain that endless vigor that this creature seems to have. You almost wonder, like, could this be the mythical boar of Asgard? Could this be Gulenbersti itself? You don't know, but it's entirely possible. Let's see what happens next.
How big is he?
A lot bigger than you.
Okay. Fair.
But it's time to make a Constitution saving throw. It's just going to once again try and just hurl you off.
Yeah, that's a 4.
So now you can make a dexterity saving throw to see if you land on your feet or get trampled.
Okay. happy. 18.
18 effortlessly. You land again, feeling a bit of the hustle, as you put it. You hustle out of there, and the carnival barker who convinced you to join this, as you kind of hop and flip out, you make sure to just do his handspring off of his head. Just to know exact. And we'll.
And I'll land behind him and give a little pat on the back.
Oh, nice to meet you too. To offer some apology for you feeling hustled. Can't give you any money, but and he hands you one of the tokens.
Why this is better than money?
I mean, it's an opportunity to win something very special if you choose to enter a contest. An opportunity, yes.
Another contest.
Aye.
Okay.
So, Haku, you ready to try?
May I have one moment?
Aye.
Thank you. Pohaku is going to kind of walk over toward. How large is the arena?
It's like it's oval shaped, so sort of 30 feet by 20 feet.
He's going to kind of just survey the area. Kind of turn to him. He's going to just kind of kneel down, kind of take a handful of the dirt. And for as long as they are going to allow me to do this until somebody stops me,
Sure.
he is just going to, you see him just again kind of take a handful of the dirt and throw it up into the air. And then as it comes back down, he is going to start casting mold earth.
Okay.
And he is going to 5 feet by 5 feet start turning the entire area into different.
So you'll get to do like 2 of these. Or like, okay, there, it's probably time either you climb on or we let somebody else try.
Let her talk for a minute.
Well, I mean, talking's
And I
different.
just keep going.
Talking's different than playing with the dirt, and the crowd's getting excited, and everyone wants to see, the next person ride the boar.
I will.
It's your turn, Pohaku.
Yes, I know.
We'd like for you to do it now.
Hey, this is a contest with the boar.
Aye.
Oh, no.
That's good.
That's the whole right?
I'm not going there.
Well, it's certainly the same name.
All right, he's ready to start.
Oh, cool. Thaumaturgy to start booming.
Cool. Make a Constitution saving throw. It's a good try.
The crowd
Goes you off.
That is a 19.
19, no problem. You're staying on there. You don't think your earth altering has helped a whole lot, though. I'm going to use a little percentile dice here just to see if it comes up. If the boar goes through one of those areas, it's going to help you out. Nope, not on that one. It doesn't. So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. It's going to try to do the same thing.
That is not good. That's a natural 2. That is 4.
Go ahead and make a dex save to see if you're hurled off and you land on your feet, or if you get trampled.
What? No.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use it on. Do I use it on?
Dare. I don't know what it is, but I love the idea of using it.
I'm
Well, the only pawn.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Dex save.
Yeah.
Also correct. Getting on the edge of the rolling tray. That is a 10.
10, trample time.
Oh my god!
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this boar just tears ass right over you.
React with. No. Actually, no, I don't have that. Never mind.
You end up getting out of there, and no prize for 3 seconds, but you do have the respect of all in the stands. As the day goes on, more people attempt this bear rodeo. A round of free drinks for anyone who participated is handed out, and a little bit of food to help maybe take the pain of getting trampled off on some of you, or having seen your allies get trampled, if that bothers you.
Does perhaps warrant a short rest?
Nope.
Okay.
Of course not. Don't be
At
ridiculous.
some point, I absolutely cast Healing Word on myself.
You can cast a spell on yourself if you want to. That's fine.
Yes, I do.
Cool. Yeah, burn that
Is there
spell.
a healing tent nearby?
No.
They said that there was. Did they say that there was a?
There's a cleric on hand for emergencies.
For don't die.
Yes. For emergencies. Like they're not like a high level cleric where they're cast like, all these mass cure wounds and crap like that. It's just more like, do they need to cast, spare the dying?
Fair enough.
And they can give them medicine checks. They'll keep somebody from bleeding out. And if need be, they can cast like a cure wounds.
Sorry, mate.
That's to be saved for if someone's really
Sort
effed
of.
up.
That's what I thought.
And the green scaled dragonborn individual, Mayor Shadra, they will speak up. There have been those of you who have asked about the coins that have been given out. As this is our bicentennial, we wish to have a grand celebration. So, the first 8 of you who choose to participate, there will be a single elimination tournament of one-on-one combat, non-lethal, of course, the winner of which will receive a wonderful prize. What the prize is, my little secret, till we have champion, but first 8 individuals to bring yes.
What are the rules? Can we use?
You may use any weapons or arcane capabilities you have. We have a specific arena in which this combat will take place where no wounds have the capability of being lethal. Setting up this arena has taken the better part of the last 2 years by some of our finest arcane practitioners in preparation for this date. So, no harm, no permanent harm, I should say, can come to you in the arena, and there will be a brief respite for those who move on to the next round. Come forth, those who wish to join the tournament. You both are entering?
Yes.
Well, if Pohaku's gonna do it, we already chanted for him. We might as well.
The coins are yours.
I feel like I better be part of this.
No, I have an extra, and I think.
okay.
I really
Besides-
think this dragonborn needs to take it out of me.
I kind of owe you a bit.
I don't know if I trust this.
It's about
situation.
time to show off.
And I pat the short sword at my side.
If it's hand-to-hand combat, it's.
Are you going?
Yeah.
I'm not letting you go alone. Let's go.
Okay, so you two are entering?
Oh, we're going.
Also, wonderful. I'm only going to need 2 NPCs for this. May I borrow that pencil?
Of course.
I need everyone to add your initiative modifier, which is roll for initiative, if you will.
Is there any chance for resting in between?
There will not a short rest. There's going to be there's a rest mechanic that we'll use, and we'll get to that.
Oh!
I mean, in terms of the damage that some of us have
It
taken
was
from
a
being
journey.
trampled.
It was
Yes,
there.
you'll get a chance to
That's-
recover at least some of that, if not all.
Cool.
Initiative?
Yeah,
Yep, that sounds right.
It's fucking terrible.
'cause this is going to determine seeding.
That's a 7 now.
All right, so 25 to 20. Well, I need to roll for the other 2.
That's a good modifier. It didn't roll great.
Okay, 20 to 15.
Nice.
I missed that old advantage I had in the last campaign.
I know.
15 to 10.
14.
13. Uh, 10 to 5.
I got a strong 9.
You and me, baby.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you get over there? What's your dexterity?
My initiative's +1, so I rolled a 1.
Alrighty.
Thin fucking ice.
Pardon me while I quickly set up the seatings here. So everyone is able to take a drink from this pool of water beforehand. What that allows you is you get to roll 2 hit dice plus your con mod, not con mod for each. And it doesn't cost you hit dice. Roll 2 hit dice plus con mod. You regain that many hit points, and then you roll a d4, and you regain that many either spell slots, class features, whatever. So you roll a d4, whatever number comes up, you can regain that many things.
Okay.
So
I
2
haven't
hit
used
dice
anything.
plus.
Cool.
2 hit dice plus con.
Right.
So magical. So I'm like, I guess I'm good. I got nothing to risk.
1d4, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Isn't-
Hey, looking back, exactly what I got trampled for.
Lovely. So, here in the first round, our very first matchup is going to be none other than Pohaku versus one of the NPCs. And this decently armored individual gets into this ring with you. The ring itself, it's circular, but any direction would be about 25 feet away at most. So getting away from melee isn't going to be that easy, but that is what it is. Since I closed all my windows there. Yeah, they are fairly well armored, though you do notice a holy symbol hanging about their neck. So, Pohaku, let's roll initiative. 15 over here.
14 again.
Alrighty. So this individual is going to go first, and it is going to it's going to try and cast a little guiding bolt on you. Does a 15 hit?
He does not hit.
So this guiding bolt is flying at you, and you just dodge as it goes over your shoulder, and you notice this little bit of concern as this may have been their big opening move. Pohaku, you are up. What would you like to do?
And just wants to double check. Actually, you would familiar if it's been cast already. Is it a bonus action to pull them out?
It's an action to bring them in.
It's an action to. Okay.
Yeah, it's popping them out of existence.
All right, that's a bonus. In that case, we will skip that for now, and I will. So Pohaku is going to, so kind of lets out a cry and kind of comes forward into, grabs the again kind of looks like a wooden, almost like a paddle with these teeth on the edge of it, and whirls around, and big kind of sweeping motion is to make an attack. And you'll notice as he swings around, as the weapon comes around, shards of earth erupt out of the ground, kind of form around it.
Okay.
As he is being.
Love it.
So this is normal attack.
Yeah.
Here, so 24 to hit.
Definitely hits. Give me some damage.
This is just
that is
Ooh.
It's just the D8. So that is 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And he, as he comes around with it, so yeah, the slashing damage and these shards of obsidian are just kind of swirling around the guy. If he moves, he will take.
All right. This individual is going to, on its turn,
He is also going to follow that up with a bonus action attack.
Yeah, swing away.
Is the jawbone.
Love it.
Probably not. Is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit as it just glances off of their armor.
He is going to kind of dart back. This will trigger an AO.
Okay, we'll make an opportunity attack. That's not going to hit. That was lower than the last attempt.
Okay.
But on their turn is going to, you watch as this spectral mace appears next to you, and it's going to immediately take swing for bonus action spiritual weapon. That is an 18 to hit.
18 would hit. I am going to, as that happens, that was an attack roll.
Correct.
Okay, so I am going to. Sorry.
You're good.
New character.
New character.
So,
Who it is?
yeah. So as the spiritual weapon comes in, Pohaku is going to kind of dances, and he does move very fluidly. Kind of dances and kind of almost pirouettes down to a knee, and as he comes around again, kind of takes a handful of the earth, kind of throws it up into the air, and just kind of the sparkling. It kind of catches the eye. I need him to actually re-roll that and use the lower roll.
Exact same roll.
Okay.
Nice.
So 18 total.
And then I will have advantage on my next attack roll ability check.
Okay. So the damage on this is 5 points of force damage. This spiritual weapon hits you. And then, since that was bonus action for its action, go ahead and make that dex save with advantage to try and hit you with Sacred Flame.
Okay. 16. That is a 21.
All right, you are successful. No damage from Sacred Flame. I'm rolling Arcana. It has no idea what that spell you cast is. It's going to try and move closer, so go ahead and roll your damage on it.
Oh, all right.
It didn't know what it was.
That's going to be so. Is 4 points of slash.
Nice. This individual is starting to look a little rough. It is your turn.
All right. I am going. Realized I actually rolled the damage. First one. It should have just been the weapon damage originally.
That's all you rolled.
No, I rolled a D8 only. It should have been a D6 plus 4.
Okay.
It's fine. It probably actually would have been more. So I will, again, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to kind of dig up to him, and again.
Love it. Make some attack rolls.
So first on the attack roll is natural 17, so 23 to hit.
Definitely hits. Yeah, give me that damage.
So E on the attack, so that is 6 points of slashing damage, and again he is in the obsidian.
Yep.
I will follow that up with jawbone attack.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Definitely hits.
4 points of damage.
Just barely hanging on. Going to stay put, and it's going to do the same things to you. Spiritual weapon followed by Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon is a That's going to miss. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Natural 20.
Natural. Oh, so everything completely misses. You can tell you've got this individual on their heels. Armor class is 15. Your turn.
All right. I will. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dart in again. That would have been a 19 too. That is a 16 to hit.
Damage.
6 points.
How will this be remembered?
Okay, so yeah, Pohaku again just kind of dances in and kind of feints in left hand with jawbone, and again just kind of goes low, kind of pirouettes through, and just kind of takes the butt end of the tooth encrusted metal and just kind of bunks him in the kind of lower spine, and just kind of drops him down to the ground.
So you all watch as Pohaku, moving incredibly elegantly, this well-armored cleric who looked very capable in this, clearly was just outclassed by someone they couldn't handle. This jawbone right up into the head, and you watch as they drop with a thud. And there are those who have seen Pohaku's feats throughout the day. Pohaku. And people are very excited for what you've shown so far.
And yeah, if he starts hearing the chanting, he will just kind of ham it up and just kind of start dancing in time with the chanting.
Nice.
And
I love it.
with a flourish, kind of spin the paddle and stow it away.
Excellent. So Pohaku has won his battle and advanced. Up next, in the second pairing, we have Reba stepping into the ring against Garnet.
And while this tournament is going on, Kira is going to be intently watching, even though he knows this is not his jurisdiction, for any like magical violations.
Cool.
of like things from like laws from Nova.
Love it. I want you to make a perception check. I need you two to roll.
Sorry.
Okay.
9.
All right. That means Garnet's going first. So Garnet, you are squaring off against this very powerful half-orc woman.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Garnet. This isn't personal, okay? How far apart do we start?
You start about 25 feet apart.
Okay, that's good. I am going to bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And just whip out my short bow.
Okay.
And
Meanwhile,
I'm really sorry, it's not personal. And I'm going to shoot her at advantage.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Okay. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And I believe that's a sneak attack.
it is because you used that feature.
Oh, yep. Okay. That's 17 points of damage.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Because sneak attack.
If this was Pathfinder, that would kill me.
So you can take that damage. The nice thing is Garnet can't move right now.
Nope.
So it's...
And I used my bonus action, so I'm totally exposed.
You are. So take
That's
your
fantastic.
17 points of damage. It's your turn, Reba. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go ahead and you're 25 feet away?
Yeah.
Meep.
Great. I'm gonna pull out my mace and rush you.
I said it wasn't personal.
Yeah, no, this isn't here. Hey, this isn't either.
That tracks. That tracks.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yeah.
So one of these hit points. Not quite as impressive as the sneak attack, but that's a 7, and I'm gonna go ahead and with my bonus action,
Oh no.
Yeah, so 7 points of damage to you there, Garnet.
bonus action healing word myself
Okay.
at. Oh, what do I want to do? Let's do that at a first level first. Well, No, let's do that at first level for now. Okay.
So 1d4 plus
3.
24 plus 3. Yeah,
Yes.
so go and roll that d4.
Oh, good.
So 4 points.
4
of healing.
points. Better than nothing.
All right, that's gonna make it your turn, Garnet.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna drop my bow because she's standing right freaking in front of me and pull up my short sword and steady aim again.
Do it. Make an attack with advantage.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh no! Just double those dice, then add your mod.
Yeah, okay. Well, 24. I believe. Yeah, so 28 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
How will this be remembered? Not by Reba, obviously.
Garnet is just, because she's kind of short, just pull out the short sword and just like thrust up as hard as she can into her gut. And then be like, I'd really like to be your friend.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of you saying that to me.
So, Reba, your namesake is Rotgut.
Yeah,
Largely from the just bathtub booze that your family often had made. You've imbibed in some of this. This somehow hurts a bit more as you feel this instant piercing pain, and your body kind of goes sort of into shock, and you collapse down. And some of the clerics nearby, they immediately tend to you. Spare the dying is cast, some basic healing. You're fine. Garnet moves on to the next round.
Garnet's gonna wait there and make sure she's okay. And then be
Get
like,
the fuck out of my face, dude.
my name is Garnet. I'll buy you a drink later.
Maybe.
It's really nice to meet you.
Pohaket kind of walks over to you as you're like,
This is fun, right?
would you like it?
Because you do have that cask of mead.
Pretty sure anything I drank right now would just go.
I mean, you're not bleeding. You're surprised how well the wound is already closed up.
Give me that.
Yeah, and you're in less pain than you thought you would, but still a little pain. Mostly your pride.
Yeah, I'm used to it. Let's go. Who's next?
For the third round, Kirazura, you step into the ring, and this massive minotaur stands across from you.
So as we're walking the ring, you'll see Kira adjust a ring on his right hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Very cool.
And so you all see this purple magical plate armor start form around Kira's body. And unlike most of the time where Mage Armor, a lot of people cast it and it's just kind of a force, this is corporeal. It looks like purple plate armor.
Yes. And you notice this minotaur, on his back, he has two large weapons. One's a glaive and one's a great axe. He looks down at you and goes, I always like to let my opponents choose. So, which one should it be?
I pull out a silver piece, flip it, heads it's the glaive.
Odd, it's glaive, even, great axe. Even. I like your style. Takes out this great axe. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
2.
15.
All right, you're up first.
All right. So Kira's going to in his left hand pull out a spell book, his right pull out his short sword.
Yep.
And his eyes flash with a blue because I'm going to quicken the spell.
I love it.
And I'm going to cast where is it? Come on, spell list. And I'm going to cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
Okay.
So that's a Constitution save of 14.
That's going to be a 21.
Okay, so
22.
He's definitely not frozen in place, but let's see. Unsuccessful, he still takes half damage.
Okay.
That's still 3d8.
Nice.
5, and then an 8. What is math?
13.
13. So that's 13 cold damage.
Halved. Save.
Yeah, half because he saved. And then I'm going to use my movement to come right up into his face and slash at him with my short sword.
Make an attack roll.
That is 18.
18 will hit.
Awesome. Then that's going to be... Dang it. 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage. Excellent. So you get this wonderful strike in on him. On his turn, the first thing he's going to do is bonus action. He has second wind. And he's going to regain all 10 of those hit points.
Of course he is. It's fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Brave. I like that.
Like this guy.
Gonna swing at you with the great axe. That's gonna miss with an 8, but he'll use action surge.
Sure you will.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That exactly hits me. So I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
And you watch as just this arcane barrier whoosh, blocks this massive great axe. And you're gonna test me. Good luck. All right, it's your turn.
All right. And then I'm going to, still while right up in his face, cast... Pull away from my spells. I'm going to cast... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to drop another Rhymes Binding Ice. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb instead.
Love it. What's the save on that?
It's not a save. It's I've got a hit.
Okay.
And since we're in melee, it's a disadvantage, so I'll use my ability to make it a regular throw.
Love it. 17's the AC.
Yep. And I'm upcasting this.
Ooh, please do.
Damn.
Yep. Second level Chromatic Orb of Ice. That's an 8.
That
so
will not hit.
balls.
You're surprised. He just kind of dodges to the side and flies right past him.
It's my turn.
He's going to swing at you with the great axe.
That's fair.
Natural 1, as he's still kind of distracted by that chromatic orb. He doesn't even look as he swings, and you assume he's swinging at someone's head his height. It just misses you by an entire foot. He hears there's some laughter in the crowd. Don't like that. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to just swing at him with my short sword.
I'll make an attack roll.
That is a 16.
That will just miss.
Darn it.
Very exciting battle. All right, somebody's got to roll something. Alrighty, let's do another melee attack. I'm pretty sure that will hit with a 19.
Not if I cast shield again.
Shield, as you block it. Another shield burn, but it is your turn.
And I am going to... back up a little bit away from him.
All right, he's making an opportunity attack.
Yep.
I will miss. Natural 4.
Yes.
D20.
I'm going to back up, and then I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost at him.
Okay, attack roll.
That is why 15.
Okay, he's going to step in, make an attack roll. Let's see here. Let's find out how many of those shields you've got left. That's a 16 to hit.
I'm going to burn another shield.
Shield, cool. Your turn.
Watching the fight. Oh, good turn.
Sure you would. Let's see. Let me just look. Yeah, it is.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to use my bonus action to sacrifice a spell slot and turn it into sorcery points.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to stab at him with my short sword.
Make an attack roll.
That's 9.
All right.
Goodbye.
My turn. Let's see here. Natural 1. Your turn.
All right.
I, as the player, also feel like I just myself on it.
Great.
Just not bring the classes to the fight.
Apparently.
Welcome to Dice Jailers. We're bringing you the most exciting combat.
I just want to land a hit. I'm just gonna roll the stab. Okay, 19. So that's like a whole 5.
My turn?
Yep.
All right, let's try this die again. Hey, it's a natural 16. That's going to be a lot to hit. Does a 22 hit you?
It sure does.
Awesome. About time. So go ahead and take 8 points of slashing damage. This great axe finally connects with you.
Great.
And because he hits you with an attack roll, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yep. That sounds about right. Yep. That's 18 on the die, so 17.
You are not shoved away.
Oh.
So he tries to shove you with his horns, but doesn't get a good lock on you.
I mean, the shove does damage, doesn't it?
No, it just pushes you back 10 feet.
Then I would let myself be pushed.
Okay, so you can choose to fail, and you slide back 10 feet as he...
Yeah, I'll let myself be pushed. Let's finish this, you say.
Yeah.
How many spell slots do I have? I was going to say, have I burned all of them? Yeah.
Why are you repeating me?
I'm
messing with my head.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at him. I didn't mean for that to be my roll, but it landed in my tray. I feel like on principle I have to take it, and I miss.
Okay. His turn. 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and take... Ooh. 16 points of slashing damage.
I am unconscious.
As you watch as this Minotaur drops Kira, and he holds his great axe high, and nobody is cheering. They're just like one person kind of politely applauding. Like I guess it's kind of cool. And so Kira, you'll be tended to, but you are eliminated from the tournament. Up last is Siobhan and Mannix. I need you both to roll for initiative.
Okay, have a little.
Wait, no.
Sure.
No.
Question.
Wrong character.
Abel, do I clock that he's from the Empire?
Make a perception check.
The probably not.
You might. No, I said make it a history check. I'm sorry. Make it history.
Abel, right. History. Oh, would have been much better. Anyway, it's 19.
Yeah,
There was
you
a limit to
can tell he's of the nobility of the empire. You've seen symbols and robes before. You're aware.
Okay. And seeing how this all went, Siobhan has taken off her jacket, put on her scale belt.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, it's like that, all right. And if anybody was paying attention when she took her jacket off, her arms.
And real quick, as far as spell casting, I can cast spell as a regular action and as a bonus action.
You can. Now, if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip.
Two.
Right?
Initiative?
Yep. Are you guys ready? You need to roll for initiative.
9.
10.
Siobhan, you are up. As you stand across from this dragonborn noble, what would you like to do?
Well, first of all, I would like to rage.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
As you rage, something happens that's never happened before. All of a sudden, you hear this massive cacophony of voices in your head in a language you don't understand. But it still somehow feels slightly familiar. And all of a sudden, all this spectral energy comes rotating around you off of your tattoos. And it swirls about you before coalescing around you, almost in like sort of a spectral armor of sorts. And it feels like it took an hour, but it was an instant. And there you are, raging, ready to go. What would you like to do?
Am I ready to go, or am I freaking the fuck out?
You're ready to go.
Okay.
Again, something about it, while you didn't recognize the voices, it felt familiar, comforting.
Okay. All right. So I've never done this before.
Okay.
It's rage is just a +2.
+2 to damage.
Okay.
So if you succeed, it's +2 to damage.
Done that.
Are you reckless?
No.
Okay. Need attack roll.
Oh wait. That's I can 14.
14. All right. So you'll roll your d10 and add your strength mod, and then +2 for your rage.
Okay. Oh, and another thing. Sorry. When some people were using edged weapons, does Reba seem okay?
She seems fine. She seems fine. The thing that hurt her most about her is her pride.
Okay, cool. All right, so then I attack with my glaive.
Yep.
9.
9. And does that include the rage damage?
Yes, I rolled a 3.
Okay. That would be.
+4 +2.
Yep, correct. 9 points of damage. So you slice this glaive across your opponent here, doing a reasonable amount of damage. Anything else for your turn?
Oh, that's all I can do. I'm not bard anymore, am I?
Nope. Mannix, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, last yesterday. I'm gonna cast frostbite.
Okay, that's
Pardon me. Mind sliver.
Oh no!
That's an intelligence save.
Intelligence, my greatest weakness.
Make an intelligence saving throw, Siobhan.
Epic. 13.
Saving throw is 14.
Alrighty. So you're going to take 1d6 psychic damage.
5.
I believe. Aren't you resistant to that, Siobhan? Because of your background?
Wait. An advantage on. Wait. An advantage on wisdom.
No, this wasn't wisdom.
Hang on. I do, actually.
It'll be under defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it's under defenses, then.
I can look it up for you. Mm-hmm. Give me a minute
Sorry,
to
if
get in
any
there.
of my spells would have hit. Like the first one was 3d8, that chromatic orbs, like 46 or something. Like,
Oh, I have resist. Yeah, you're right. Mental discipline. I have resist psychic damage.
Okay, so that's only 2 points of damage instead of the 5. And so you notice your spell, it landed well. Something about this individual, she shook off a good amount of it. And you've never seen anything quite like that before.
About that then.
Anything for your bonus action there?
Yes. Now I'm going to cast.
Okay, and is that a bonus action?
I cast it. It's one of my cantrips.
it's not a bonus action, regular action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I
Okay.
can do it is because of sorcerer shenanigans.
Yeah. You may not have any combat bonus actions. Warlocks don't get a lot of that.
No.
Okay. Siobhan, you're up.
All right. And I'm gonna wee bit of a headache. I'm gonna take swing at him again.
All right. You going reckless?
No, would you like me to?
Up to you. You're new to barbarian. I'm just reminding you it exists.
Yeah, I don't like it. Was a jerk. 14 again.
It hits.
All righty. Do some damage.
Nope. So this time it was mighty. 1 + 4 +
7.
7. 7 in a row.
All right.
I'm going to use my reaction.
All righty. What's your reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
Oh,
roll the
no.
damage.
Man.
Roll. Well, what's the save on that there, Mannix?
Dex.
Dex is roll a dex save, and you have to minus a d4 from that because of the mind sliver.
Okay, but do I
This is from an effect you can see. So because it's a dexterity save, you get your danger sense as a barbarian. So roll an advantage, then minus a d4.
Am I conscious?
You are.
am I within distance?
You are unable to interfere with anything happening.
Fair enough.
Arena.
That's a nat 20.
Not 20.
Wait, yes, with advantage, then minus d4.
Yep.
So it's a 17.
17.
Oh, wait.
All right, so you'll take half damage from it.
Yeah. I can't take any less than that. I was like, I didn't do all the math. I was like, wait. No.
17.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Okay, so you'll take 8 points of fire damage from the and that makes it your turn, Mannix.
Cast False Life.
Okay.
8 temporary hit points.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice.
That brings it to your turn there, Siobhan.
Okay. Now I'm actually angry.
Okay.
So now I am going to go reckless.
Alrighty, reckless.
All right.
Barbarian at
Too many
heart.
barbarians.
It's my favorite class.
Yeah.
It's my favorite class.
Betrayed. Betrayed. I rolled garbage. I
Yeah.
rolled a 13.
Hits.
That hits.
Oh, it does. Oh, all right.
DC is 11.
You're fighting a spellcaster here.
You're Emil in disguise.
I thought,
All right, roll your damage.
all right, all right.
I believe it's a D10 plus 6 if you're including your rage damage.
Oh, fuck yeah, 13 points.
That's just enough.
And you connect
Zach.
strongly with Mannix as he tumbles to the ground.
Hey.
You stand there victorious. The crowd erupts and cheers for you.
The audience doesn't know this, but in the last campaign, there's no fucking way. Which is why
For those of you who moved on, same thing. You can roll, actually, you roll 1d4, and that allows you to get that many skills back. This time you only get to roll 1 hit. Get that many hit points back.
I mean, I just feel
So hit die plus con.
For those of us who didn't move on, are we stabilized with 1 hit point or?
You can give yourself 2 hit dice for the health.
Cool. It's 1d4 spell slots or
all features. So for you, that'd be your blade song, your spell slots, anything else you
Yeah, I
have.
don't know.
oh, I guess I could get rid of that.
Yeah,
Is it hit die on or is it there?
hit die plus con.
Whenever I will be.
What's my hit die?
It's a D12.
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just the hit die. Nothing
Plus
else.
con.
Plus con. Okay, that's much better. I rolled a 2, but it was cocked, and so I re-rolled, and it was 1.
So we have
Oh,
Pohaket
I mean, it's like
versus Garnet.
Oh.
It's okay, Pohaket.
Oh.
Do your best. Okay.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. That.
Pohaket's going first.
Okay.
Who slaps?
I will. Let me just double check. Is it? I am.
The crowd is audibly just Pohaku, Pohaku, Pohaku. There's a clear favorite
I might
in
have.
this one.
Pumped him up too much.
Yeah, so I am going to start off here. So, yeah, if the crowd is chanting my name, I will kind of
Yeah.
just kind of play to the crowd a little bit. And as they do start chanting, I am, yeah, so as a bonus action, I am going to start dancing in time with the chant of the crowd. And it is very kind of, yeah, I mean, obviously this is but nothing like many of you have ever seen. It's just very rhythmic, and he's very light on his feet, kind of bobbing and weaving. 2 blades in his hand, just kind of simultaneously, flashing upwards, and then also strokes down near the ground. And yeah, he's kind of spinning and closing the distance towards Garnet. And yeah, he has entered his lane. He's just going to go ahead, start off with the shards here.
Yeah, make those tackles.
So first off, that is a 24 to hit.
Wow. Get that damage going.
That is 8 points of slashing damage. You are based on a feeling you're not going to be moving.
Nope.
And then, again, follow that up with Jawbone.
I don't think you do the jawbone because it was.
Oh, no, you're right.
Bonus
You're
action
correct.
bites.
That was the bonus action. You're correct. And yeah, I don't think he's going to move back. He's just going to kind of stand there, just kind of dancing in time with the chanting.
All right. I think we all know what's coming here, but Garnet, why don't you talk us through your turn?
So you're at melee?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna think real hard and she's just gonna be like, okay, I'm not moving. I got one shot at this. Okay. 18 plus
Oh, yeah.
6, 24.
As that happens, he's going to his reaction to, let me yeah, again, he is going to dance down, throw up some of the earth. It sparkles in your eyes, and it so I think we changed it to be straight roll.
Yeah, it's gonna be a straight roll.
Well, wait a minute. So
Pocket
let me read
sand.
the spell here.
I believe since she had advantage, that's a turn to a straight roll.
Yeah, so it would be re-roll and take the lower. Re-roll and take the lower. So I'm not sure how that.
Do I reroll at advantage?
But then that's disadvantage. I'll tell you what. Do you remember what both your dice were for the advantage?
So let's see. Magically distract the trick.
One was an 18.
Here's this.
Let's re-roll the d20.
So the 18 is the one you were using.
Yeah.
That's the one die you are re-roll. This is still the parameter. Yeah, this is going to negate the sneak attack because the advantage is gone. But you're just making a straight roll here. Just roll that d20, whatever you get.
Haku. That's an 11.
Total.
Yes.
That'll miss. Brings it back to Paku's turn.
That gives me advantage on my attack.
The Haku stand.
You get t-shirts made.
Yes.
That is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, wow. Roll that damage.
Oof.
How does it feel?
Little personal.
Payback.
I rolled crap on my damage for that attack.
Uh-huh.
So that's 7 points of damage.
Brutus over here.
Again, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. No, that is not. Oh, shoot. I already rolled it.
Well, I mean, if you rolled the wrong die, you got to re-roll the right one.
That is true. That is the wrong die to even roll on this.
So, yeah, that
okay.
damage doesn't count. You have to roll.
So I am then, as you, yeah, what is going to happen is as you stand there, it is look towards you and with a little bit of apology in his face, he, as a bonus action, looks up and raises both hands up into the air. And as they come back down, both in thorny vines, and he slams them both down into the ground. They come up and these just impale you from down below.
Jesus.
As I cast Yggdrasil's Rebuke, you take, this was actually a natural 20, so both of these would be doubled.
Yep.
So it is 12 points of piercing and 10 points of
Yeah.
Get on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
That take you out, Garnet?
Oh, yeah.
And with this,
And they both recoil back into my hands, and you just see the vines just kind of coiling.
this is a massive explosion of energy. You see Garnet just surprised. You don't even feel the pain from it. It's just so surprising. As you knew Pohaket was impressive, but this was not something you were ready for. As you go into a comfortable unconsciousness, as you know there are no magic users to fight in your dreams. And soon you are brought back to consciousness. Somehow now just outside the arena, you're being poured mead from Pohaket's cask. And he just like, Pohaket! Pohaket!
The vines disappear, and I'm very gently,
Did it make you look good?
and I look over to like if there's another. Did I look okay?
Most impressive, most impressive.
Yes.
Welcome.
And Siobhan, you stand across from this Minotaur. I need you to roll initiative.
Right. Oh, for fix! Great.
So I got a 0.
All right. Well, I got the 2.
All right, so you are up first. As he sees your glaive and pulls out his own. Let's make this an even fight.
Right.
He's got fairly heavy chainmail armor on.
Goodbye. I rage.
Okay.
I'm so confused by having so little to do. It's like that's the thing I do. It's a 19.
That will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Oh, 12 points.
Ooh, nice. So you see as Siobhan powerfully brings this glaive down across the chest of this Minotaur. It's now his turn. Bonus action, going to second wind. Does that hurt?
Bet it is.
It's cocked. Beans. He only gets 4 back. As I rolled a 1 on that. Going to swing at you with his... That's a natural 20.
No!
So...
Good.
well, you're raging. You'll take half damage from this.
That's right.
And he's using his glaive, not his great axe, so it's not mega damage. So 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 6 is 24. Halved, you take 12 points of damage
Christ.
from that, and he's going to action surge to attack you again.
He lives down my ball.
See here, does a 15 hit you?
Hang on, I think it does. But yeah, it meets.
Okay. So you are going to take another 8 points of slashing damage, but that has cost him his second wind and his action surge.
All right.
You said we can't do any sort of effect outside the ring?
Correct.
Okay.
Part of the protective nature of this. Anyone to interfere.
Apparently also just keeps cold spells from landing.
Yep. Siobhan, it is your turn.
All right. In his head, he hears, well, that was a good start.
Ah.
And swinging at him reckless.
Okay.
That is
That'll definitely hit. Give me damage.
it's 8 points of damage.
8. You would definitely consider him bloodied at this. As you land this glaive strike across his chest, you can hear the entire audience. Siobhan! As you've been quite the physical force, he's going to try and attack you. He does so with advantage since you were reckless. That's a miss. That's a natural 19, which for him is a critical because he is a champion.
Of course he is.
So
What a minotaur.
not a lot of damage.
Dumb.
So 5 and 5 is 10 plus 4, so 14. So halved for your raging. It's like 7 points of slashing damage. He brings his own glaive across your chest. Oh, Siobhan,
yeah.
even with all the stuff being halved, wow.
You hit me for like fucking 20, didn't you?
You should have had the 12.
You hit me hard twice,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I wasn't fully healed from the last one.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We're level 3, Bjorn.
I have a lot. I have 32 points total, but
How many did you have when the fight started?
20.
At 27. But I only hit you for 5. Like, you literally took 5 days. No, never mind. You took some.
So 12 plus 7 is 19.
And I forgot to roll my fucking hit die.
So you should still have hit points right now.
I don't know how many though.
Well, roll your hit die and add that many, because,
Because I have 10. No, it's 12.
yeah.
All right.
Because we got two powerhouses brawling against each other toe to toe.
Nice.
Did you just roll a 12?
I did.
Then you have 15 hit points because of your, what's your con mod? 2? So you have 14 hit points.
Well, but you weren't down 12. Were you?
We're just going from 0.
Right. Sorry. After who dis? Okay, so I'm still standing, Taker.
Yes, there you go. Attack.
It, how's he look?
He's just bloodied.
I'm staying reckless. Alright. 17.
Just hits. Give me damage.
That is 13 points.
Oh man, he is shit rocked by that. Nearly drops him, but he is still standing. He swings back at you. He rolls an 18.
Okay.
That is. We'll take 8 points of slashing damage from the glaive.
Halved.
That is not have. You get to have it 4.
I think I might have fucked myself by not having. Whatever.
I think you did. I don't think you were having the damage.
You said the number, I assumed you would have. You
Okay.
probably shouldn't
Well,
have.
it's your turn.
Okay. Alright. Okay. How's he look? Bloodied.
He is barely standing.
Okay, that's enough. I get enough of this. And I, one last reckless. Plus 3. I'm not gonna hit him. It's 13.
That will miss.
Yep.
His turn.
Wait, can I do anything for bonus action? I sure can.
Fucked.
And an advantage.
Natural 7 and a natural 4. Make your attack.
Okay, alright. Okay. I'm trying to calm myself down a little bit. It's like, and that is 28.
That will hit. Just tell me how he hits the ground. Your
Oh.
strength mod takes him out alone.
Okay. I feel like we both got a little wild at the end there. We both got a little wild at the end there. Showing ourselves some best effect. And I take a moment, calm the effect down, and I turn my glaive sideways because it seems nasty. So I hit him with the broadside upside the head.
Love it. And as he
Actually, no, I take it back. I turn around and I hit him with the blunt side upside the head.
and so you just get right where the horn connects with the head. Just catch him up in there. You hit him so hard, you actually lift this big dude off his feet a little bit before he falls to the ground, and the audience just massive roar. And the mayor, she will come over to both you, Siobhan, and you, Pohaku, and Shathra gives you each a small vial and says, drink this while in the confines of the arena before the final. And it will give you the equivalent of a long rest, as you will both be at full capabilities for the final, as the audience deserves a good final.
Yeah, I think I'm fucked to a proper show.
No, that was incredible. You just keep pulling moves like that. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I have one move and it's hit real hard.
And it works for you.
So, you two are lined up across from each other.
Give me a second.
As soon as you can, I need you to roll for initiative.
Get another die because this one ran me.
Okay, do that.
Natural 20, 24.
Well, he's going first.
All right, Baku, you are up. So you see,
Real quick,
Yeah.
may I say that during the break, can I have summoned out the familiar?
sure.
So the initiative for the familiar is just as Dex mod.
Yep.
So 15. What was your?
What was your initiative?
My armor class is
No,
No, your initiative.
9.
Okay.
Okay. So, as Pohaket comes out, this time he does have a small brown owl is actually kind of flying around him this time. This is his little friend Pueo.
Oh.
Okay. So this time, so he's going to get things started. Very similar. So he's getting things started. He is going to seeing Siobhan across the arena. He is do an action again. Great song. Just to get that started right away. And go ahead and back with the
Your attack roll.
that is 18.
Give some damage.
That is 10 points of slashing damage.
I halved.
You're not raging.
You're not raging yet.
Fuck a duck. Alright, 10. Thank you. What if I'm always angry?
He doesn't get the offhand attack, but he is going to run past. You are surrounded by the shards, and as he runs past, the owl is going to swoop by and just kind of just get in your face for a little bit, taking action as well. You would get an AO on me.
Yeah, so take an opportunity attack.
Good. Great.
Ayo.
It's a 12 to hit.
I duck out of the way.
Hold on. Jail.
All right, Siobhan, you are up.
Alright. So, I would like to rage.
There you go.
Yeah, you fucking do.
And how far away are you now?
You were 20 feet apart?
About that.
So my speed when I am in Blade Song 10 feet.
Yep.
So I'm 15 feet away from you.
Like what happened? Step out of these shards, but
Yeah.
can't reach. So, rage charge forward, only 5 feet. Taking damage from the shards.
Nice catch.
Minimum, just 1 point.
1, so does that have to 0 or?
No, I mean, it's minimum 1.
Alright. And if, oh good. Alright, that's a 24.
We're gonna go ahead and re-roll that as I throw again.
Pohaket.
Yep. And I only miss because that's an 11.
All right.
Pohaket.
It's going to have to be a shirt. Pohaket.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Am I in danger of losing a rage because I didn't know because I'm getting hit?
You made attack. All you have to do is attempt to attack. So you're still raging. All right. Pohaket, you're up.
Hakusan is going to make his attack at advantage. Oh, he already actually had advantage for that. But oh, that's not great. That is a 14 to hit. Misses. So that is, and okay. So I keep getting ahead of myself. It still is a miss, but that would have been again with plans. So yeah, it totally misses. Did and cast the vine. So you managed to dodge out of the way. That would have been bonus action. Okay, it's the bonus action to summon, and then you act with the action. Okay, so that is my bonus action. Yeah, I missed. That's my turn.
All right.
And since you're not in the
All right.
and then the bird comes.
All right. You can say something for me quickly in the bird's head. Say, hey, back off. And then I miss.
Okay.
Exciting combat.
Exciting combat is exciting.
Right, so this time I'm going to start with the bone, or the action is with the. This is with the vines again. Smash them into the ground. Yeah, that's a 24 to. Oh, lousy. 7 points of piercing and 6 points of necrotic.
So you get to half the piercing to 3. Necrotic you take full.
6 points of necrotic. Okay, so I'm action. Oh, that's loud. That's 11.
So despite all these attacks and spells coming your way, Siobhan, few are finding purchase on you, and the crowd is just watching as you are just weathering this storm of onslaught. They're also incredibly impressed, as are you, by the way that Pohaket was just moving about. You've never seen a combatant like this before. And it's not that you're incapable of landing a strike. It's just every time you swing where you think he's going to be, somehow his body is just in a different location. He's moving so unnaturally. It's not animalistic. All you can think of, his body moves almost the way that trees grow sometimes, where it's just this strange, almost root-like movement. It's very foreign to you and very frustrating to fight against. You were very impressed. It is your turn.
Right. I can't go reckless. We're not giant.
All right, make your attack.
Alright. What the attack? That is an 18 hit.
18 is my current armor class. I'm going to do what I do for the Sands.
It's a cheap second move.
Mm-hmm. I mean, go Pohaku!
So I missed because that's a 17.
17 is just short. One-on-one, this is...
I'm a barbarian. I'm rethinking everything. Every life choice is when I reach this moment.
I mean,
all I do is fight, and if I can't fight...
To be in In your defense, you are a barbarian that's more suited towards defending against large groups, opposed to souling an individual creature.
That's the problem. I'm used to fighting many men at once.
Yes,
exactly.
Like,
We use different moves.
We're using different archetypes. This would be going very
This
differently
is
for him.
actually a really good fight for him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I should be kicking his ass.
So that's a natural 20 on the lines.
How many hit points do you have left there, Siobhan?
12.
12? All right, well, we'll see what happens here. Depending on how he rolls on the necrotic, this just might end it, though.
That is 12 points of piercing and 12 points of...
Oh, well, then out.
Yoinks.
How is this remembered, Pohaku?
So, yeah, just dipping and dodging, doing my best to stay out of these very large strikes with the glaive. He, again, kind of drops to a knee, kind of pirouettes around. Again, just slams his fists down into the ground. Vines kind of reach up and just kind of sweep you off your feet, kind of knocking you down. And, yeah, just kind of pirouettes on. And rises up and just kind of puts his hands up into the air.
And Siobhan, as you hit the ground, going unconscious, again, you hear all this cacophony of voices as you've been raging. Again, something about them being familiar. Again, the language you don't recognize, and just just constant sounds. You can tell they're supposed to be words until somehow piercing through the veil of these sounds, you do catch one small phrase that just simply says, "Could she be the one?" And that's the last thing you hear before you reach unconsciousness. The rest of you, however, are all just hearing, "Pohaku, Pohaku."
More like Pohak.
You can't hear them amongst all this. Pohaku mania is running wild, brother.
Thaumaturgy.
Pohaku is you can tell like there are bakers who are calling Pohaku San. Can I make like a shortbread and break it up and sell it in little bags? It'd be great. Well, they'll be sandwich and
Pohak sandwich.
Mentions after you, huh?
two individuals come and approach you, Pohaku. One of which is the mayor, who says, "Well, I did say there would be quite a prize for the winner, and you are the winner, so hope you look forward to your spoils." And we'll get to what that is next time. As the other individual, a dark-skinned human male wearing this long brown-colored duster, cowboy-style boots. He wears a six-shooter on his hip. You can see there's a bronze star on his chest. You've been in the assemblage long enough to know that that's the symbol of a marshal or a lawkeeper here.
Uh-oh.
And extends his hand to you, says, name's Marshal Elijah Bicker. And
That's good.
mighty impressed by what I've seen here. Wonder if you might be willing to listen about some possible employees. And we'll pick up there, as we ran a little longer than I meant to with that episode. But I really wanted to go through the tournament. Well done, Pohaku Sand, and we'll see you all again soon.
Thank you for watching this episode of Dice Jailers, the campaign that is yet to be named. Please follow us on Facebook and on Instagram, and follow our YouTube channel, where our episodes will be up the Monday after they're aired. Thank you, and catch you next time.